Well, howdy, nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this. It is 6:51 a.m. I'm very late. Wednesday, the 10th of May, 2017. I don't have any pockets, which means this little hamster that's been crawling around in my lap has been crawling around in my lap instead of being in a pocket where she belongs. It's just little Squeak Jr. Hey, little Squeak Jr. And I need a lot of cheering up today. Today is bad for many reasons, and I'll talk about those. So here we go, little squeaker. She wants to go back to sleep. I woke her up, of course. You know, they're active most during the times of dusk and dawn, and it's past that, so she's sleeping. But it's bad for a couple of reasons, and they're largely all, not all of them, largely monetary. Like, just one of them is monetary. Actually, the other big one that I'm freaking out about, I'm going to talk about that one first. I take 20 milligrams of methadone daily. I used to take 45. I've been trying to transition down to 15 on my own. My methadone was supposed to be refilled on the 25th of last month. Because I've been trying to transition down, I've had a little bit extra, which is good because I called in my methadone and they didn't fill it last month. They said, you've got an appointment coming up, we'll do that. And I was like, I'm running kind of short on my methadone. Can we? But then the upcoming appointment, talked to the doctor last week, over a week ago now. And she said, okay, we're going to do this and we'll mail it to you. I called them up the other day. They still haven't sent it. It's been 2 weeks past my refill date. I'm super low on this stuff. I'm wondering, you know, when I suddenly go cold turkey off this, when I suddenly have no meds because they just suddenly decided to not send them to me, you know, being on opiates, large amounts of opiates for a long period of time does cardiac damage. Am I going to die of a cardiac arrest when I suddenly withdraw entirely because the VA is not sending me the drugs that they said 2 weeks ago they would refill, and they still haven't? So if I suddenly go dark, I had cardiac arrest and died because the VA, for whatever reason, is not sending me the opiates that they've gotten me addicted to. I don't feel anything when I take methadone. The only thing I feel is, that's why I say addicted. It's because I'm dependent upon it, because I've been taking so much for so long. My body says when it gets to that 8-hour period and my blood serum level dips low, it starts going, we got a problem, we've got a problem. But I don't feel anything but pain control personally. It's like taking sugar tip pills. If I take an aspirin and a methadone, I feel exactly the same. It's just that the methadone, because it's an opiate, kills deeper pain. So that I'm not withdrawing from anything but my body going, where's the opiate? Where's the opiate? You're supposed to taper me off. What are you doing? So I don't know what's going to happen on that. I got to call them up at 8 o'clock as soon as they open and say, why are you doing this to me? Am I going to die? And I'm going to have to say that on the phone. Am I going to die when I go cold turkey off of this because you're not filling my prescription? So hopefully, and they're supposed to mail it to me. I can't just drop everything and make an almost 100-mile round trip so that I can go to the pharmacy for 2 minutes to pick up my meds and come back. An entire day gone for that. I'm not happy about that. I've been freaked out about it. And of course, I only get about $1,300 on my disability. Our rent here is $1,000 and some odd, and we have power and we have water. We've got other bills that work on that. I take care of some of the things. They take care of some of the things. It's the way we've got to do it because with the amount of money that we all make, it's the only way we can live here. Unfortunately, I don't know what happened. I went to deposit a $250 check from my parents into my checking account. I was supposed to have maybe 40, 50 bucks in there. I was minus 168. And I don't know what happens with the online checking. Every time I try to sign into the online stuff, it crashes to an error page, locks me out of my account, and I have to go back to the bank, have them reset it, and then assign me a new temporary password, come back, and then go from there, and then it'll work for a while, and then boom, crash out again. So I can't even look and see what's happened, but I've got a $250 Comcast bill that has to be paid, because if I don't pay that, internet goes away. And I've got $168 in my storage unit. And if I don't pay that, I lose all of my stuff in the storage unit. I'm still trying to get rid of a lot of the stuff there, but I haven't yet. And I don't want to just lose everything. And I got like $40 in my checking account. So if I go negative, like if I'm negative 300, 400, when I get my $1,300 disability next month, suddenly it won't be $1,300, it'll be $1,300 minus $500. So I'll have, oh, what's that, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. There'll be $800 that I have to pay $1,000 rent. So I'll immediately be hugely under, won't be able to pay the Comcast bill, and then won't be able to pay my storage fees. Don't know what happened, and it's not good monetarily. I mean, my channel makes enough for me to buy like one discounted video game per month. And if I spend more than 30 bucks, usually I'm paying out of my checking for it. That's how much money my channel makes. And that's now after the internet spotlight and everything. My first year and a half of the channel, I made slightly more than $1. So the channel isn't doing anything but being just therapy for me. I mean, the only thing really that people watch on the channel is the reaction videos. Everything. I mean, the reaction videos are like this, and everything else is, you know, I have vlog views and game views. I mean, everything else is like I get 4, 5, 10, 20,000 views on some of the reaction videos, but because it's copyrighted material, I don't get paid for it. And everything that's not copyrighted that I get paid for on my channel, people comparatively don't watch. I get 100 views, 200 views on things, and that's it. And so that's why I get about enough to buy one discounted video game per month for my channel. I'm not complaining. Again, it's therapy. It keeps me sane. It keeps me out of the terrible, terrible landscape behind my eyes and out here in the world where things aren't as bad. So I'm definitely not complaining about that. I mean, you've saved my life. That's awesome. Thank you so very, very much. My life is worth more than just dollars and cents to me. So thank you so very much. It's just, and the people that donate to my GoFundMe, thank you so very much. Yeah, a lot of people have donated, but it's very sporadic, and now it's tapered off to almost nothing. Again, no complaints. You guys saved my life. Thank you so very, very much. My Patreon.com patrons, thank you so very, very much. It's incredible. You helped me out. I might be not as bad because of the Patreon.com payments, but it's not good this month yet. Thank you all so very, very much. You are incredible people, and I would have crashed and burned ages ago without all of you. You are wonderful, beautiful human beings. But I need to figure out how to monetize the channel because I can't work. I mean, I physically can't work. My body is a wreck. I'm partially paralyzed in my arms. I've got, you know, the strength in these things is very poor because of the nerve damage. I've got carpal tunnel. I've got nerve damage in my spine, so to the point that, you know, way up high on my back, up here, I've got numb spots, which indicates damage way up high in the nerves of your spinal cord. So I'm a wreck that way. I've got so many back injuries and so many knee injuries and sciatica. It's a, if I stand up for 20 minutes, I have to sit down because that's it. I'm done. I can't stand up anymore. And that's not just, oh, I'll just rest for, 20 minutes and be good for a while. No, that's, I sit down for hours, and then being up still is made a horrible impact on my standing time for the rest of the day. I can walk for hours, 2 or 3, but then I've got to sit down. Same deal. I am broken after that. I can't get up and just do things. I wish I could work, But there's no one, number one, no one's going to hire me because of my age. I can't do physical stuff. And I'm not trained, number two, for any other type of, I'm not even trained for a desk job. I worked as a nurse's aide after I got out of the Air Force. That's fine, but it's not exactly gives you any good skills for transitioning into a non-nursing aide type world. And so, yeah, I'm hurting for money, and I'm hoping that I'm not just going to crash and burn here, which is why I've got to figure out somehow to monetize, whether it's sponsorships, whether I've got not personal sponsors like my Patreon.com patrons. Thank you all again so very, very much. But I mean, like corporate sponsors. And I need to start streaming so that I can monetize that way. I need to find something somehow because I don't want to crash and burn and go away. I like making YouTube videos. I like not being homeless. I like talking to all of you beautiful, wonderful people. I have made incredible online friends. Thank you so much. I don't want to lose this. Which is why I'm trying desperately to figure out how to monetize. And I know it's a problem right now because I happen to need YouTube therapy at the time that YouTube is crashing and burning for small-time creators like me. So, yay. But though, at 11 minutes and 41 seconds, I don't just want to whine, and I am so sorry about just whining. What I'm going to do now is go through and thank 20 to 25 people off the community page on my channel. I like to show my appreciation to you commenters, for commenting. You get me out of my head and into the real world, and that's awesome. I love that. Thank you so much. And so I'm going to thank you with a shout out. Now, I don't think that you need a huge contest for shout outs. It's just simple human recognition, simple human contact. I'm not going to make it a contest other than it's just a randomly 25 people pulled out of the pool of the last 24 hours. So it's really a contest. It's just that 25 of you are winners. Now, no disrespect if I mispronounce your name. I'm terrible at names, so no disrespect intended. But if you want a shout out, and if I have time, and I'm very sorry to those people that may have asked for shout outs and I didn't catch them here, I'm very, very sorry. But if you would like a shout out, make sure to say it in the comments, and if I catch it, I will definitely give you a shout out. Thumbs up on that. So, first off, there is Panhead Gaming 76. Thank you so very, very much. And Lambo Rambo. Wow! It's been a while since I've seen your name in comments. Thank you very much. Good to see you here still. Thumbs up. And then Unknown User 2436. Thank you so very much. And then there is Daniel's Books. Oh, well, cool. That's kind of an interesting name. And then there is John Lee. Thank you so very, very much. Now remember, I'm not reading the comments right now. I'm just thanking you for leaving a comment. Whether you left a comment, cursing my name and wishing death upon me and my family, or you left me a comment saying you're a really nice person, thank you for being who you are, or if you just said, hey, that was a video, you are definitely a human being. Each of those cases, thank you so much for having left the comment. That's the point. The hate, fine, that's great. Love, that's wonderful too. Indifference, I can live with that. Thank you for having left me a comment. Awesome. Even the trolls and the hatred, you still get me out of here and into the world, and that's a cool thing. And then there is Grow to Be Pro. Oh, cool. That's actually kind of a cool name. Thank you very, very much. Very positive. And then there is Cass Cody. Thank you. And The Kid Is Mine? Question mark. Thumbs up. And Freedom in Love. Ooh, I like that name. And Bilal. I'm very sorry. Bilal Aziz. Thank you very, very much. And Hi Brides Fishy. Yep. Good to see you in the comments again. Thank you very, very much. And then there is Shay Harris. Thank you very, very much. Z Hero Boss. Thank you for the comments. Greatly appreciated. Adrian Alexandru. Thank you very, very much. Greatly. And Dark Zero. And the O is actually a 0. So that's actually kind of cursive. Very, very cool. And then there is The Horror Files. Thank you so very much. Always good to see you. I'm glad to see anybody's names in the comments. But repetitive names where you comment so that I recognize your name day in, day in, day, that is a little spark of dopamine. Thank you all very much. That's the reward transmitter. It's as happy and friendly as getting a little shot of cocaine or heroin. So thumbs up on that. Thank you very much for commenting. Greatly appreciated. And S. Long, thank you. Thank you very, very much. I got to do it right there. I'm going to do 55 people are like. And then Daniel Taylor Peter, thank you very, very much. And then there is Marco Yumi, thank you, greatly appreciated. And there is, hey, Vegar Johnson, thank you. It's been a while since I've seen you in the comments. Whether that was your fault or my fault, I don't know, but thank you very, very much. And then there is Necro, thank you very, very much. And Nestor Luna, thank you. And then we have Andrew 182. Now, I hopefully a 3. See, that's why I say it's a range, because I lose track of where I am so easily. And then Joe Lackey, thank you very, very much. And Dabrowski, thank you very, very much. Greatly appreciated. Thank you so very, very much. It's a wonderful thing. Now it's 15 minutes and 48 seconds. I'm going to try and find my... It must have rebooted. I don't know what goes on with my computer. I set it onto hibernation mode before I go to bed, and half the time now when I come back, it's on and at the enter password time. I go to hibernate, it turns off, I turn off my monitor, I go to bed. 3 hours later, when I wake up, I come in here, and it's at the password entry screen. I don't know what's going on. But if you'd like to hear a greeting in your home language, a morning greeting, good morning, just let me know in the comments and I will do my best to add it onto the list. So, bon dia, dia dit, dia guit, guten tag, annyeonghaseyo, buenos dias, bună dimineața, Ohio, sorry about that, labrid, lamas ritas, kamusta, bonghjornu, terahomikos, yoragelt, bari luz, ni hao, kalimera, bonjour, bokertov, Jean Dobry, or less formally, Chest, La Bien, Dobre Utro, Dobre Rano, Bereda, Privyet, Merhaba, and of course, go forth and have the crack. Good food, good drink, with good friends. Does not necessarily mean to have a alcoholic beverage. Does not necessarily mean to have mounds of crack cocaine on a desktop before you. Does not necessarily mean for a prostitute to spread her thighs for you. No, the crack. Good food, good drink, with good friends, and thumbs up on that. That's actually, it started off as an American phrase in the United States about like 130 years ago, something like that. It started off over here, and then for whatever reason slowly died off here and started to be used over in Ireland. And so over in Ireland, the crack. And then the past couple decades, the crack as a phrase has been moving back over here to the U.S. So go forth and have the crack. Thumbs up on that. C-R-A with a accent. I see the crack. Ugh. Well, I'm at, well, just about 18 minutes, so I'm all freaked out today. But if you could check out the links down below, and if you could especially please check out and think about the GoFundMe and the patreon.com biz. It's hard economic times for everybody, and I'm very sorry, but if you can, that would be wonderful. If you can't, then that's fine. That's fine. Wonderful. Thank you for even thinking about it. Don't worry. So, thumbs up on that. But if you could check all the other links, that would be awesome too. I mean, I got a ton of them down there. And if you could toss me a like, that would be wonderful. I do appreciate it, especially with everything still happening in my life. All the positive validation that I can get for my existence. I got a streak of self-loathing a mile wide, so anything helps. And if you could subscribe to the channel. I've been adding creepy music to my subscribe to the channel stuff where I do creepy stuff lately. So hopefully if you've been catching that, you've been catching that. Let's see if I can do it again here. It's like if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be awesome. I hope to keep you forever and ever and ever with all the rest of them down in the basement, wrapped in plastic in the dark. And hopefully that sounds creepy and not just stupid. Thumbs up on that. Well, I hope this video hasn't been just, well, I hope it doesn't just be seen as whining and begging for cash, because I've been spending a lot of time whining and begging for cash, but not necessarily begging for cash from you, just trying to figure out how I can monetize my life. So it's less, hey, help me with your money, and boy, I need to figure out how to make money. So if you could figure out a way to help me make money, that'd be awesome, because I'm not asking you to give me money. I'm trying to ask for you to help me figure out ways to make money with the channel. So thumbs up. You take care. Have a great day. I will see you on the flip side, and that's a good thing.